But if you're mining coal and everything else, and you're chopping down all the forest and everything else, it's not perhaps the best use of resources. For instance, if the Amazon rainforest, or as I heard about today, a man called Moore from Scotland, who went to the United States and started the use of the United States as forests as national parks and everything else. There is a way to make money out of that without chopping down trees. I mean, not just from the fact that probably the United States gets more money from tourism for seeing Yosemite or Yellowstone than it ever would from chopping those trees down. You could have a cooperative for say the Amazon region, or the Great Belt of Forest over the United States of Canada. Not only could you get carbon credits for letting the forest grow and everything else, or you could also gain money by letting it grow and harvesting those parts outside of the national parks responsibly, so that it's not in the people's interest who own shares in that cooperative in that area to destroy the forest completely. They're using just enough. Okay, so forests, of course, they keep water supply there. They keep the ability to grow agriculture and other systems that are around them. It's all sort of interconnected, and you don't want to use a resource, even coal or oil, until you know you've got the best use you can. But of course, it's difficult to judge. So, in terms of my view, we should develop cooperatives in as many different sectors of the economy and in the organisation of the economy as we can, because it encapsulates both the principle of citizenship, which people are going to be more determined to fight for their country to defend. It encapsulates the best use of technology and the amount of work you want to put in, and it harmonises the amount of currency in the economy with the amount of technology and the utility we get from known resources. We obviously don't know how many resources there are in the world, because what is a resource? It's only the utility you get from it via technology. We haven't created all the technology we're ever going to create yet. It's down to you people out there and myself to come up with ideas, and hopefully some of these ideas might get through to the politicians, and maybe even change Ron Paul's ideas, although many of his ideas are very good, as I'll be explaining in the evolution of the GOP. Okay, as I said, in the West, if we have cooperatives as the dominant model, wherever our flag's flown, be it the English flag, or the American flag, or the EU flag, or the flag of Japan, or wherever people take on Western rationalism and cooperatives, and the constitutional movement, long may it continue on in the United States and provide a better solution. So wherever this flag's flying, we'll take care of our own. Thanks for listening.